Told you so extra, but I know I'm the same.
What's up, y'all? What is up? Welcome, y'all. We are back with The Chi, y'all. So y'all already know how we do it. We're about to bring up the ladies, and we're about to go ahead and talk about it, y'all. Let me go ahead and get Miss Tamika up. Hey, boo. How are you?
Hey, I'm good.
Good. Miss Inga Binga in the building. Hey.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Girl, shoot. Nothing. Tired.
Me too.
Girl, I
Life's so
understand.
damn bright.
Well, yeah, we gotta talk about the Chi. It was some things that
Do
went
we
on.
have to? Because I'm so pissed off. I don't even want to talk about it.
Girl, it was some things that went down and we gotta discuss them. But first we gotta say what's up to everybody in the chat. What's up, Women Kush? What is up? Mr. Jones, Latoya, thanks for coming through. So, and everybody who's in the building who hasn't said what's up yet, thank you guys for coming through. And yeah, we're about to get into the Chi. Let me go ahead and get the pictures up so I can know what's going
Latoya.
on. I mean, it goes straight to the man. Okay, y'all. So first and foremost, what's up, DeMarcus? First and foremost, we started the episode out with. Let me make sure these are the right pictures. Hold on, is this the right pictures or is this Alexa's pictures? Hold on, let me make sure this right pictures. Yeah, this the right picture. This the right episode, right? Okay. Look, I'm like, listen, these episodes is running over for me. I was like, wait a minute. Sure. So, but anyway, yeah. So we start out the episode with our boy Trig. Once again, we know he's in some trouble, and we got Alonzo. I'm gonna try my hardest not to call him Leon through this whole thing, but we got Alonzo who has basically is helping him out, and he got the bail money from Jake because we all know how that went down, and he just basically letting him know, like, look, hey, we gonna get through this. So let's just go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, because I know why you probably mad, Inga. Let's just go ahead and talk about it, because we ain't got to go in no order. Why you mad? Let me know.
Okay, I'm going to do my very best to do just what you said and not call him Leon and call him Alonzo. But either way, why did they waste this legendary actor? Why did they waste this character? Why bring him on if you only have him on for 3 episodes? 3, 4, it ain't couldn't be no more than 4. I think it's been about 3, but y'all, DeMarcus or somebody in the chat could tell me if I'm right or wrong. But he wasn't on there but a couple episodes. Now I'm hoping that it's because he wanted to not be on there. He had something else to do and couldn't stay. So take me out. I'm hoping that it wasn't the writers that did this, because then I'll be even more pissed. I just don't know why they wasted the character, like this. They could have got, especially why get Leon, get some Joe Blow new actor that could have played this role. You know what I'm saying? And not bring on him. I don't know. I was just mad because it's Leon, So
I understand.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I was mad. I was like, what the hell? I was real mad. Yeah, only 3 hours. I knew I was, and I didn't even count it. I just figured.
I was pissed about that, and I was pissed about so many things in this episode. The list of whys is long, yeah. And if you saw my review, then you already.
The braids are gone.
Oh yeah, I took them out this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tamika. You tell it better than me, because I'm just mad.
I got so many whys, and I don't want to seem like I'm just trying to shred this show up, because I'm not. Y'all know if I'm going to do that, then I'm not even going to bother watching or reviewing the show. But I am going to point out things they do.
About to get, look, the kitty is coming into the camera.
She said, I gotta get a piece too.
She said she mad too. Yeah.
It was so many whys in this episode, y'all. First of all, the whole sickle cell thing, I done cursed the shot out on Twitter. I done freaking had to borrow Brillo. Shout out to Brillo. Let me holler at you because y'all played in my face with that sickle cell. Okay, I need y'all to use y'all Googles. I need y'all to get people that is on your research team. I need you to talk to somebody that got sickle cell. That pissed me off. I got the point of it why y'all was trying to bring it in because of Nuck. I'll wait till we get into that more. But I went on a rant about that.
Too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then the Leon, y'all already know that. I said, I know you freaking lying. And I said, y'all missed the opportunity to have him say, ain't nobody coming to see you.
Yeah, exactly. And look, like Vonnie Love said, to cast the legendary Leon was disrespect.
Yes, that was such disrespect.
I'm a hope that he said, well, I got some other obligations. I only can stay for 3 episodes. Maybe I want to hope that he didn't want to stay. But if it wasn't that he had other obligations and only could do 3 episodes because he's doing another movie or TV show. If it's then that, I'm like, okay. But if it's not,
what's this chick, Roz, for her to walk around looking at everybody in the restaurant like she want to eat them up. I don't even know what the hell the point of that damn was. And then you bring the brat to knock on Nina's freaking door. I'm thinking it's gonna be Keisha coming to tell her about the damn baby. I said, I know y'all playing.
You get rid of Leon, but you don't. But I mean, nothing against the brat, but you bring in that character. We could have taken that lady out. Like, get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? What
was the point of that? And the brat, she looked like she was still pregnant. She just came in there for 5 minutes to show her face.
And you could tell she was pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And come on now. I mean,
I was like, I don't give a damn about Nina and her damn love life. Like, what?
Oh yeah, nobody. Yeah, that was not even necessary. We didn't need any of that. They could have kept Leon in there for a couple extra more minutes if they cut that scene out. We didn't even need that.
Yeah.
And my thing is too, no one since season 1 has been able to take out Duda and take out any of them other bozos on there, but we can take out Alonzo in a split second like that. Now I know DeMarcus said earlier in here, oh, he got to go at some time. Yeah, but he ain't even been in there but a hot second. We didn't get a chance
that
to know
didn't make no sense. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna put
some
respect on Leon.
All right, let EJ get in here now.
I knew you needed to get it off your chest. So I was like, let her get it off her chest right quick because it felt like it needed to come. So now let's get back into the episode, y'all. Let's get back into this episode here. Let me change the format up on this. You know what? Whatchamajooty, let me see if I can figure out how to make this one. Hold on, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll figure it out in a minute. It got to be a way to make this thing. I saw Whatchamajooty make this bigger.
I have a problem doing it at the top or something. I'll be fooling around with it too.
It's a way to make the Whatchamajooty on this side bigger. I just got to figure out how to do it. I'll figure it out later. But anyway, so... Oh, it's still going. Hold on. Let me get this together because I'm about to talk shit about him in a minute. Give me a second. All right. So we find out that little man has sickle cell. And you know what, Tamika, you already brought this up. So let's go ahead and point out. Go ahead and talk to the people. Let me bring the screen back up because I feel like you need a center screen for this.
This really pissed me off. On the one hand, y'all know I give them credit. I like the fact that, you know, when they talk about the mental health, and that they kept it going. It wasn't like, oh, it was a one and done and it's fixed. I like that they bring it up, sickle cell, because Black people predominantly are the ones that suffer with it the most. So I ain't have no issue with that. But the information that they gave in that little 5 minutes or whatever it was to Keisha, first of all, I was like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So that annoyed me. And I know that they're just pressing the issue so that they could bring in the whole who's the baby daddy and we can find out that it's Nuck. And I hope y'all, after doing all of this, are actually doing it for something to come out of it as far as Nuck. Because I don't give a damn about no damn Nuck. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. So if it's not for him to sacrifice his damn life or protect Keisha and the baby, then Deshaun, y'all gonna get a cursing out from me that's like I don't know what. But just in reference to how they broke that sickle cell thing down, I was like, no, like stop it, cut it out. Like I was mad with them with that. But I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna let it go. But I am glad that they shine a light on it because I don't know too many shows that do, you know.
Most of them,
And
yeah,
I'm
most people
always
do.
talking about sickle cell. I'm always sharing information on it. So if anybody does not know the information about it and you interested, it's all up and down on my social media. It's on the community tab, and I do a video on it every year. September Sickle Cell Awareness Month. I have the trait on me, my siblings, my mom, and all of us have the trait, and my sister has the disease. So yeah, I got a little triggered with that part because I was like, y'all really playing with me right now, right? I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
She had to get it out. That's why I didn't want to. She didn't even look. You didn't even put the parents in the middle. You was like a mom sentence. You was just going.
Okay. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
How you feel.
I missed the part about because I had to hit mute real quick to make sure that the oven was off. But I missed the part about what part triggered you about them bringing up the, like, you liked the part that they brought it up, but it was something that
but then she kept saying like, oh yeah, we have to have the father in because, you know, they found out the guy wasn't the person that has the attacker was not the baby father. And Keisha was like, so do I still have to find the father for him to come in? And they were saying, yeah. And you don't. That didn't have nothing to do with him having sickle cell. And how did y'all not know that he has sickle cell before this? How Sway? How?
And this thing, okay, I know I don't know about you, but Moochie and I think it was a lot of us kept saying, no, it's not no, it's the father. She was attacked by the man and he did what he did. And so unless she happened to have been pregnant privacy, you know, but I should have known that they was gonna do this.
Yeah, I knew it too. Like we was okay with that part. We knew that's where they was going.
Oh, y'all wrong. And then but I should have known. So I had to apologize to everybody who was right. I had to throw on this one, you know, that y'all was right and I was wrong. Because I just said, oh no, he's not the
Yeah.
So
yeah,
now
it was that they was giving misinformation as far as the sickle cell part went. I did like when Keisha started crying and she was like, so basically my baby has a death sentence. The doctor did tell her, no, there's people with sickle cell that live productive lives, because that's true. Medicine has came a long way. A lot has changed. When my sister was first born, they was telling my parents that she wasn't going to live to see 21, and she's way past 21 now. So yeah, that part okay.
People do pass away at
right
early, age,
but it was definitely some misinformation being given out in that scene, and that did tick me off. Just for them to get to the point of being like, yes, you have to find Nook because he's the father. That's basically what they was doing.
Okay. So I guess when I looked at it, I just looked at them trying to give us who the father was.
Right.
Who the father was. And I felt like when they told her, like, when she first, you know, when they said, you know, we want to test, we want to do a thorough testing, yada, 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 all what they said or whatnot. And then they bring in the DNA of this, you know, with him. And then they find out that he doesn't have the trait or whatever. I guess I just looked at it as them trying to make sure that everything was good. And that's why they were getting the DNA. And we were trying to get to the plot of that Nook was the actual father. So I guess that's how I saw it. But hey, I get it. Hey, listen, what triggers you, and ain't nobody got time.
Yeah, I just feel like if y'all gonna put the information and put a spotlight on it, at least put the correct information.
Or at the end of the episode, they could have put something on the screen, like they do was, you know, S word and other stuff. You know, they could have put some information. Call this number,
right?
Blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So they didn't put.
I got it. I knew where they was going with it.
Yeah,
I just didn't like the road they used to get there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with sickle cell. It was really about. No,
they needed something that was hereditary, something that something that predominantly Black people typically dealt with in order to get to the plot of the actual story. I mean, to get to the plot of the father thing. And that's kind of what they used as the road to get there. So we need this DNA, and not necessarily that they needed the DNA, but she goes on to say, I'm trying to rule out, I want to be very thorough, and that's why we need this DNA. And I'm just like, well, shoot, if he got sickle cell, he just got sickle cell. Like, you know, you know that the father has the trait, whoever the father is, but now we are here because you want to tell us that he ain't the father. That's what you want to tell us. So it's crazy. But I definitely get it. I completely
So
understand.
why would they make this guy the father? So now he got the, you know, he's a adversary or enemy of Emmett. So now Emmett got to come in his house where he paying bills, and this fool is up in there playing with the baby in his house, probably sitting there eating dinner with Keisha and the baby in the house. You know what I'm saying? So now, and you got to deal with him in the street.
That's what I said. I hope it's more. I hope it's more than just bringing drama.
Nothing. I'm sorry. And somebody told me I was wrong. I think it was OT told me, "Oh no, Inga, that's wrong." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I just been wrong. I mean, I'll be wrong then, but I wouldn't tell him. No, this is a bad person. I don't want this bad person around my son. So I probably wouldn't have told him."
Gotcha. I don't know if I would necessarily do that. I feel like, you know, people deserve, I just feel like people get these triggers in life when they don't know who their real parents are, and people start to ask questions later in life. I just feel like it just bring up a whole bunch of stuff that could happen later. But I do get why some people don't tell.
But he's still a baby right now. I'm thinking about the baby. But I know that what I said might be wrong, but I'll be in my feelings. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
in
get
my
it,
feelings, and I've been trying to protect my baby. He's only but 5 years old, probably. I'll be trying to protect my baby.
How old the baby
I don't even think he's 5. He looked like,
I think he's like 2.
Yeah, I don't even think he's 5 because he's not talking or nothing. Yeah, so,
he's not even there. But so let's talk about this scene for a second, because I thought it was funny. I was laughing because Douda all up in his feelings. You know, it's his birthday, and Bianca comes. She try to you know, break the ice to see. I guess she tried to see where we at with this, like where we at. And Douda is all like, I just want to be alone. I said, Douda, if you don't sit show ASS down somewhere and accept this cake, you know, he was just getting on my nerves. This was a nice gesture, but we all know that Tiff kind of messed this up when she let the beans out the bag about what it was and what it wasn't, you know. But here we are. I just thought it was funny. So we gonna pass by that though, but it was funny. Jake takes the money, y'all. What y'all think about this? Like, what's
Jake taking everybody damn money? He ain't got a problem taking money. It was so funny. Oh, somebody left a bag outside the door. You already know who the hell left the bag,
right?
And you just take money from people you don't know.
You just take anybody's money. Come on,
right?
Hold on, let me see what somebody wrote a long note, so I got to see what it say. Hold on, let me get this off the screen so I can actually read it. I'm tired of the writers having Keisha always going through something. Damn. Can the writers let her thrive by achieving things that make her happy and let her and Emmett be happy? And of course not. It's a drama.
Thank you.
It's a drama. They were plotting this a long time ago. Like, you got to think about it. This was always going to come back at some point. Like, they were already
going to. Havana. I agree.
They were going to go there some kind of way. That was the reason why they started bringing up all these little things. You saw it inching up that they wanted to bring up and question this whole, this thing. It was going to happen again. I think they even somewhere, you know how in the beginning when they talk about it and they throw in those little clips when they show you like a back thing. I want to say somewhere we got a back thing. I was like, oh yeah, we really finna lean heavy into this whole situation. But I feel like we got to do this so that we can get Nook to turn on. We got to give him a reason to want to turn, and that's where they're trying to lead this plot to, is that
that's the only way they could go.
Yeah, they want Nook to turn because Bianca can't get close to him. I never thought that she really could be the one that could get him, but even though she was close, I feel like she could get information to get somebody else to get to him, but it have to be somebody else in his inner circle, and it ain't gonna be Zay. So Nook is the only option, and Nook already said, hey, I don't have what he tell Bakari, like he already made it seem like his life was over, and now you give him a new burst of life. I mean, it's cliche, but I mean, I think we saw that coming from a mile away. But it's still cliche. But Jake be doing the most, y'all. Always taking people's money. Y'all, let me tell y'all who I like. I like Damon. Damon is my new guy. I like me some Damon. Smart. What y'all think about Damon?
He's a child and he's smarter than Emmett.
He's smart. Yeah, he's smart. he read that down quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That
I
part.
mean,
Mhm.
Emmett is he be. I don't know.
Child, listen, we know Emmett is what it is, but it was so funny the way Emmett comes in there and he goes, half brother. He was like, Ninja, let it go.
Right. Let it go already. Let
No.
it go. Let it flow.
Because
It's
he's
over.
still on that half or what step or brother, whatever it is. Yeah, he's still on that stuff. And just like, man, just let it go.
Mhm.
It is what it is at this point.
Right.
Absolutely. And you touched on this part right here about Rosalind and her extraness. Like Rosalind wants to touch anything anything that she see look good, she ready to touch it.
Mhm.
Now, when what's his name didn't look like he was really giving her the time of day when he came, I can't think of what his name is. What's the
Oh,
name, brother?
that was the other thing, Jamal. I wanted Jamal to break Tracy back off. I didn't want Dom to come back so she can I give you a rat? Oh God.
And I said, every time Lala play a role, she always got to play some kind of coochie type of role. I mean, come on, what is going on? But that's never, yeah.
Yeah, I
Vic
said the same thing. I said,
he was
really?
looking good. She talking about, he said, when he said God saved me when I came out, she said, yeah, now you washing dishes. I was like, don't try to play him. At least he working.
Okay, that part. But then
Right, because he's a felon and he lucky to have a job. You know, yeah, exactly.
That part. And then at the same time, you turn around and you looking at Serena, but she cooking or doing whatever. Like, come on now. Like, stop, Rosalind. Don't play. Just anything that got legs that walk, you is just
because she literally looked at everybody in the kitchen like they was a damn meal.
Like they was a piece of ribs. Like they was some baby back ribs with barbecue sauce dripping on it. You know, that's how she looked at the lady, you know.
Absolutely.
Big she don't care that the lady can't she don't care that the lady can't that she's there for nothing. She don't, I mean, she don't care about anything.
Oh, you could teach me
some
sign
to
language.
do what I'm saying. She just go for everything. She just don't care. She, you know.
That part. So we gonna go over to Papa and his pulpit and the pastor, and here we go. The pastor further trying to corrupt our boy Papa, trying to get him to see that he needs to charge for his thing. Now, listen, I don't want nobody to get me wrong in this aspect of it because I absolutely agree. Papa should be charging for it's okay for him to charge a $5 subscription. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My problem is the way in which the preacher is making it seem like he has to do this. It's the message and the delivery.
Yeah,
what y'all think?
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's one of these you know, these preachers like Creflo Dollar and all these people. It's all about money. Like the guy that was in New York. That's what he looked like. They dressed him up to look like that guy.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about. Big guy in Brooklyn
of him. Yeah, Bishop robbery.
What is it, Bishop Whitehead?
Yeah. Definitely. We love you too, Deborah. Thanks for joining us.
Deborah, love you too. Havana, just to kind of address that, I think the reason why they even bring this whole issue in is that Chicago has had a whole situation of where people disappear and nobody talks about it. I think this was their way of shining the light on that. As much as we don't want to tackle these type of issues or throw them into television shows, it's necessary because it gets people to talking about it. And that has been a big thing in Chicago and nobody wants to talk about it or, like my girls say, shine the light on it at all. But I think I appreciated them throwing this in there. I didn't want it to happen to my girl Keisha, but I knew why they were throwing this topic in there, where it was coming from.
But I think what Havana might be saying is like, enough already. Let the lady have a nice job, go to college, do something great in her life. Like,
figure something out. That she don't know why they put that as part of her storyline. Like as part, why did they put it as part of her storyline? I'm saying this is why.
Back then I think that was but since then it keeps being something else with her. It's like when is she ever gonna get a break?
She was just starting to go to therapy and be able to move on from certain things. They dealing with the doodah thing, but that's why I said the only other thing that makes sense is that Nuck If You Buck is either sacrificing or protecting in some type of way with this child now being his, and that's going to give him a different outlook, and that'll be his arc. Yeah.
Because they can't go nowhere else, Tamika. If they go
Right.
anywhere else, it's gonna be dumb. Like they
Right.
better not go nowhere else. That's the only thing that makes sense. You gotta give Nuck something to live
Right.
for so that he can take out, Duda from the inside, or so
Exactly.
that he can have a check. Because right now he do everything Duda tell him to do. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna go off Rob? Really?
Yeah, that's why I was ready for him to go. I was like, what the hell is the point of him if he just gonna be doing every damn thing and not, wanting to make something damn happen the way he talked to what was his name? Why am I forgetting everybody's name?
Yeah, I agree with Candy's comment. He was an ex
little
like,
boy.
why would you want this man? I don't care that he's the father of
Bakari.
the child. Like I wouldn't have the child around.
He made it seem like he had nothing to live for as far as Bakari. Like, give up on it. Everybody had a dream that didn't come true or whatever he said. And now this is going to give him that different outlook that will make him feel differently,
Yeah.
So I get what y'all saying, but I didn't want it to be him either. But if it's going to come for it to happen, then I don't mind.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would have told him, even if we got the story that he's the father.
Now I get what you're saying on that, Inga. Like, that's a hard pill to swallow. Like, do I tell him or do I not tell him? But if we look at it through Keisha's eyes, Keisha and Nuck had a good enough relationship for her to feel like she needed to let him know about that. I mean, I felt like their relationship, besides the point that he didn't come pick her up, they didn't have nothing that was like, I get what you're saying because you want to protect your child, but I feel like Keisha's in that space where I don't want to keep a secret. I don't want to keep a secret from him. He deserves to know. And I think it's one of those things that, people are going to be on one side or the other of it, because there have been many of people who have not told people that they kids are by a certain person. But at the end of the day, if you lay down and you procreate, you know that there's a chance that that person could be the father of the child. I don't know.
I mean, her and Nuck was actually still cool. She just let him know that me and you aren't going to be back together in a relationship with Emmett. But other than that,
he was a bad. She shouldn't have been with him from the giddy up anyway. He was a bad guy.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah, he was. So you want to bring your. So what if some pow start going on and little Ronnie Jr. is in? You know what I'm saying? You want your child to be in a better situation. It's like, I'll let him know who his father is, but right now he's only 2 years old.
Right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I understand both sides too. I'm not saying that every Marcus and somebody else here said Inga, the father needs to know about his child. That in most circumstances I say yes, but
Serena is the chick that Rosalind was checking out. Okay, thank you, DeMarcus, for the super chat. We appreciate it. It would be interesting if Serena smoked Duda and Rosalind cover it up to protect Serena. I don't know why that would be a storyline.
I would hate it, and I'll never watch the show no more. I'm just done with it, because then you just having anybody just doing something. Like, what is this lady there for? You know what I mean?
So get that side.
That doesn't make sense to me. I think it has to be somebody more closer, more impacted. By
I'm sorry. Support gaming. Women support gaming says that Inga, are you ever going to address what I said? What did you say? I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me go back to the see if I can
find. I'm sorry. Appreciate the con artist chat. Oh no.
Okay, that was Vonnie Love. Hold on, let me see. That's support gaming. Let me see how far back it was.
Nina is selfish, she said.
Some plots. Hold on. Okay, here we go. At Inga 71. Everyone clowning on Emmett. He have a right to not. Who clowning on Emmett?
Who clowned on Emmett? We didn't even say nothing.
No. There's some of them guys, like, I think, I ain't gonna mention the people's names.
I'm not clowning on him. Now, I think he dumb with other things, but I'm not clowning on him about nothing. Why would I?
Think about it. I mean, he's been raising this child.
Yeah, he does have a right to feel away.
So he can feel away if he want to feel away. I mean, I completely understand Emmett's feelings. Like,
he's been raising the child. He's been the daddy. Nuck ain't no daddy. He's just a title. That's not a dad.
Yeah, and I get that Nuck never had, like, he don't know that this is his kid, so it's not like we can really be bashing Nuck either.
No, because he hadn't had opportunity to do anything.
We can't be mad at Emmett for having a feelings about it either, because at the end of the day, I've been raising this child, I've been here, but I feel like this, it all comes back to co-parenting. Like, people are going to have to learn how to co-parent. Would Nuck ever have my child by himself ever? No.
And bringing the baby over to Duda's house
there's no way
when they had the ball and all that stuff. I'm going to allow that to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that that's ever going to be a thing. Like, I think that it's going to simply be, you know, that this is your child. You come visit him, but he ain't going nowhere with you type of situation. Like, I don't think it's ever going to be like that. But Nuck has to have some boundaries. I saw that trailer. You can't pop up in my house and just think that it's okay to pop up anytime. Like, there has to be some boundaries, and there has to be.
You know why it's not going to work out like that? Is because I agree with you 1,000%. It has to be boundaries. But Nuck ain't going to do that. It works for Nuck and Duda and them. So he
ain't got no choice now with my child.
He has to.
Good night, Nita. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, Nita.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice in that. The minute he oversteps his boundaries with that, that's where we have a problem at. You have to see him here. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What you gonna do? Take me to court?
I don't want you just popping up when you feel like it either.
Yeah, you can't pop up at my house. If we set something up, then that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. But I really do feel like the plot in this is to get Nuck to turn on Duda. That's what the plot is, and I think we can all agree that that's where.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't think that because I think Support Game is that they're just making up stories. I don't think that they're making up anything. I think the point is to have somebody turn against Duda. And I think it has to be somebody on the inside. Zay not gonna do it. Zay is already in Alicia pocket, and he probably in somebody else's pocket at this point. I think it might be somebody else out there who might even be at play at this point, y'all. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but I don't think that Alicia nor Duda had Alonzo killed. I think it's somebody else, but I don't know who. But I don't know. Maybe it's a crazy theory, but I just don't think
Duda ain't never done. I don't think he's done. He ain't going nowhere.
I don't think so either. But
Duda's not going nowhere. As much as we want it every week, he's not going. He's gonna be here until whenever this series ends. If it's 8, 9, 10 episodes, Duda's gonna be here to the end. He's not going nowhere.
So who do you think Inga did? Who do you think had Alonzo unalived? Like, who do you think it was?
But wasn't that Zay in the?
It was.
I was just gonna say that. I think Zay did it. No, I think Zay might. I'm just guessing that I'm thinking Zay could have did it on his own to make it look like Alicia,
or make it like Duda did it.
That made like Duda did it, yeah. And then Alicia, like he gonna try to pin them. Zay is very sneaky and dirty, you know. So yes, we know he smoked him. But we saying who gave him the order? I don't think nobody gave him. I think he did on his own. So now
I like
it. Might be mad at Duda, and they going back and forth at each other. You know, try to take each other out or something.
Because I don't think that it benefits either. Cause first of all, Alicia loved his dirty draws. You can tell that when he walks into the room, she light up. She loved her some dog and Alonzo. So I don't think it was her that gave the order.
No. I
think it was her.
I think Zay did it on his own. She now going to get upset thinking that Duda took him out, and she'll come after Duda, right?
As Duda didn't do it because this is why I think Duda didn't do it, because he needed him to get Trig off. Like
he didn't. No, he didn't do it. No, he didn't. I mean, he had nothing to do with it. Because why would you kill the lawyer? Take the lawyer out who y'all in the middle of a case. You know what I'm saying? So,
Tamika, who you think did it? I need to know who
I think Zay did on his own. So, go ahead, Tamika.
I don't even know. Zay has been sneaking around and popping up different places randomly too. That's why I'm trying to figure out what his whole, where he going with it. I could definitely see him doing it on his own. At first, I was thinking that Duda told him to do it because of what Alonzo said to him, but now what y'all saying makes sense, because at the end of the day, he still wanted, Victor to get off, and he was saying as long as you keep your mouth shut, you'll be okay, and all of that. So
So if
It
the
does
lawyer
make
is taken out, then you got to get a new lawyer, and you don't
right.
even trust that person. It's a
Yeah.
So I
That
think he
opened
might
him
have.
up. And plus
Yeah.
you had a lawyer that knew the inside too. You had a lawyer that knew
Exactly.
that was privy to some stuff. So like why would you take
Mm-hmm.
him out? I just honestly I think it would have been easy for us to believe that it was Duda. You know what I'm saying? And the twist
Yeah.
would have been if it was Alicia, that would have been a
Yeah.
twist. But then what did she benefit from that? Like what did
Yeah. I
she
don't
get from that?
think.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Good
think so.
night.
I think
Good night,
Mm-hmm.
Barbara.
good
Good
night, Barbara.
night. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I agree with you, Inga. I think that's I like that thought process.
That was my first
Maybe
reaction when I saw it. I only watched it at one time. I didn't go back and rewatch, but I said, I bet you he did it on his own, so that because he really wants to be the king. Zay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
He
he's
do.
plotting.
That's why he over here
So
maneuvering and doing all this stuff.
that's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm saying.
absolutely do.
So
Yeah.
she's going to be home crying, thinking that Duda did this, and everybody in town going to be thinking Duda did this, and so that everybody be coming out to Duda, you know.
Mhm. And in the trailer, even Rosalind says, and you know, she always caping for Duda, but even she says she's like Alonzo had a lot of enemies. And so I just feel like it's gonna be interesting. I just don't think it's gonna be the obvious. Now, this Joker right here, I can't stand her like at all. Like she can kick rocks. I could care less if they ever bring this character back into the show. How you just gonna leave this man high and dry when he ain't even do nothing? Like he really didn't.
I never liked the character in the first place, so I mean, I don't care the buy, you know. I
Like,
mean, the character
girl,
didn't add nothing to the story.
like
What
this
did
is
what did the what
Well,
did
this is when you know, right? Anybody could be there with you when you up, but when you down, that's when you know. And
he
if
just
you,
came home. He
yeah,
just got the ankle bracelet on, and the moment he put his kid in the door and sat on the couch, I'm gone. Bye. She done packed up her stuff
bye,
and
good
left.
never go,
riddance.
Brillo.
She didn't bring
Don't
anything
let
to
the
the
doorknob hit you
story
where the
anyway.
good
So
Lord split you.
yeah.
What up, though, Brillo?
What's up,
Exactly.
Brillo? Yeah.
Exactly. You can go. Like that heifer right
Yeah,
there.
I didn't like it. Hey, Brillo.
I said goodbye. Now I'm gonna tell y'all another part that upset
Oh
me.
my God, I forgot about this.
This
This
part
was another
upset
one.
me. This,
Yeah,
not this particular part right here didn't upset me. It was the latter part that would happen later. And we might as well go ahead and talk about it because it's due to old funky birthday, y'all. And he gets a laptop, right, from the professor. Give him a laptop so he can finish writing his book. Why the hell you take this laptop to do the birthday party knowing he don't want you to write this book? This don't even make no
He
sense.
don't want you
Bakari.
to. I said the same thing. Like, why am
Like,
I going to be sitting
why?
there
Why
typing
would
at
you do that? Why are you at the party? Why did you bring that with you support? He just said protected with your life. You was
But
all happy.
he might have been forced to come to the party. Maybe Nook and them told him you better
I'm
be
so
here.
sick of
But
this shit.
so that
Yeah.
part I understand why he was there because he had to do what they tell him to do. But why bring the laptop? Why you didn't drop it off
Yeah,
at home
exactly.
or kept it in your
You
bag?
sitting here typing on it, talking about and got his foot on our necks. Like, shut up.
Exactly. Like, why would you even say anything and why would you bring it? Like, he already wouldn't even give you an allowance because he didn't want you to get the doggone laptop. So, why would you be like, what is this like a big, so you see, I got one? No, why would you do that? And you know how your boss is. Like, Bakari, this was stupid. I'm sorry. This was not smart at all. Not a smart thing.
But you see how he was pissed? His whole chest was puffed out. He was upset.
Yeah,
He got his nostrils spread out. He was mad. So I said, oh, maybe he might get the piece and take it. But you know, I don't think nobody.
He looked like if he had a piece on him, he would have popped him right there. But that was his own fault.
That was his own
and
fault.
I get that they trying to give us all the people. It's sort of like I don't want to compare this to that and just let me be clear because I know y'all be taking to the next level. I'm not comparing this to Ghost, but it's sort of like a who shot you thing, like how they built up all this anger.
The original was Who Shot JR, and people
right. I still love that. I still love Dallas. Dallas used to be my show back then.
Yes, because we know all these people want to do our damn going.
Right.
Trying to build up all this anger and give us reasons why
everybody might be doing that because that's where they got the Ghost thing from. It's from Who Shot JR. That was the big thing back in the 1980. They took that from there. And who shot Ghost and
I remember
they're gonna do the same thing with Duda. It's gonna be the same thing.
And I
Same.
remember the Who Shot JR, but I never saw it. So I never experienced the actual seeing it.
Yeah,
I
my mama
experienced
was,
Oh, it was
was watching that,
it
baby.
go
They was going
to.
just like
crazy
how
on that.
Power is. Actually, there's no show right now that's big that was as huge as Dallas was at that time. Even Power,
Mhm.
because Power is like everybody still don't watch Power. There's a lot of other people still don't watch. Not everybody's looking at it. Like, you know, even though it's a popular show, Dallas was seen in other countries all over they was, matter of fact, they was, I forgot who was the president at the time. Maybe I can't even remember who it was, not Ronald Reagan or somebody, but they stopped everything they was doing at the White House. They all sitting around and watching it. Like it was a big
Hey,
deal.
OG.
So
Thank you, OG.
I think that's why they took that, and other shows have done it too, like other
Yeah.
so they I can see them doing this with Duda. They're gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be
But didn't they do that once before with
I was
him
gonna
when
say,
it
but we
was what you
kinda
call
did.
it, Mom?
We kind of
Yeah.
did that, but I feel like we about to do it again. It feels like it's being recycled again
Mhm.
because everybody
Okay.
keeps getting a reason to
Right,
dislike
exactly.
him. So we back to
Mhm.
Damon, y'all. Damon say, look, these books ain't right. And if you don't get this right, you about to be in jail somewhere. That's where you headed to. You about to be in jail. So either you gonna have to unalive Duda. And it's so funny how he knows what's going on. Like he ain't
Exactly. He broke that thing down. Okay. He wasn't just breaking the map down. He was breaking down what you need to do and what you don't need to do. And you sitting here playing games, but if the IRS and them get involved, you know,
Right,
ain't
you gonna
gonna
be
be
in
nothing
jail.
that y'all could do. And he was like, "How the hell you this dumb?"
I know. Yeah. And he said he had to learn on his own. Oh, thank you, OG. I knew it was one of them. Yeah, it was Jimmy Carter who was pregnant at the time. It was a big deal about Dallas. Like the whole, I think the world stopped at the same time and watched Who Shot JR. But so I believe that they're going to do the same thing with Duda. Yeah. I think they're gonna do the same thing. They need to bring. DeMarcus said they should bring Laverne back, Brandon's mother, and let her finish them all because she didn't finish them all.
Right. She was
Shot
the
him, but
only
she
one
could've
that
finished
got the
them all.
closest to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what Monica say. Monica say, what is ridiculous? What is ridiculous is Duda is out everywhere. Why they act like no one can take him out? Stop it.
And there's no
Exactly.
police, nobody. I mean, come on,
Exactly.
man.
Nobody can
I mean, but you
touch
gotta
him.
do it and not get caught. That's the problem. Like you gotta do it and not get caught. It still has to have some realism to it because anybody can walk up to him and bust him, like like what's his name? Bakari did. What's his name? But
Ronnie, yeah.
I don't think we can do that again and not get caught. I think they just want the chase of it all. Like Duda is the big bad.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
say
he's
if
a
he did it
big
with Ronnie, why
boogeyman
can't
of
you do it with Duda?
Chicago.
If he did it with Ronnie, why can't they do it with Duda? You
Because
know,
Ronnie wasn't scary enough. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want to cross Duda. Duda is supposed to be a threat.
Duda got everybody shook.
okay,
Everybody is shook over.
copy from The Wire when they got that little kid to take out Omar.
Right, Omar. Nobody
was
saw that
all
coming.
the main characters to take out Omar, and then here it is, a little kid comes out of nowhere and to take him out. So
that was the best part.
Yes, man. Omar was my
kid
dude
was bad as hell
too.
anyway, too. He was bad as hell.
That little boy was bad.
He was real bad.
He was like, he didn't see what everybody was so scared of.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. He was real bad. So they need to do that. Find a little kid on the street and just take. Okay, at this point, like Tamika said, they can roll over on him with a bus or something. I don't care what they see.
Yeah.
Put some poison in his food or something.
Stay with security, y'all. I can't say that it's just that simple to roll up on him and just be like, boom. He always has security around him. Like even just because
rat poison in his food or something.
Yeah,
and
now he got the security even more. So they had him crawling around on the floor like he was Spider-Man when Robin and Emmett was missing all them shots.
Yes, Monica, The Wire was everything. The Wire was good. Yes. All right, y'all. So even Damon know Emmett crazy. That's funny. I ain't gonna call him stupid, but Duda show his butt back up over here. Like, dang, I'm like, Trig can't catch a break, y'all. No matter what Trig try to do, he cannot catch a break. I'm like, the one person who trying to do better, you just don't want to let him live. Like, why? leave Trig alone. And now Trig is in. Like, what he gonna do?
And he's
Like,
got no choice but to be quiet, EJ. He has no choice. Like,
exactly.
and they put his house up. Alonzo didn't have a choice either to put his house up for collateral for the bail or whatever. So he really just he screwed.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. He got to roll with it. Meaning you got to let Duda up in your house and you can't do nothing but just let it be. Because right now they fates are tied together and Duda ain't trying to go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, Duda ain't trying to go down. Like, he'll take you out before he gonna let you snitch on him. And snitching don't really seem like in Trig's nature. This, I mean, I don't know. I was like, Martha, get your stuff
together. See what Lily and Cherry wrote.
Oh, they killed me with this was a beautiful picture though. They look like a beautiful black family. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even like
Did y'all see the behind the scenes of this right here on Instagram? It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous the way that
they did look pretty.
Oh, okay.
They can even use the mental health group as an alibi.
Oh Lord!
You know, like like everybody, you know, with pitchforks and stuff and bats and everything, and just come and why the whole neighborhood don't get together and take him out?
Yeah, I've been said that. Let everybody come together and take him out.
There's always gonna be somebody sneaky and slimy in the middle that's gonna either tell it or there's always gonna be a snitch in the bunch. They gonna have to get their most trusted people. Is the only way that's gonna work. It's gonna have to be a group. It can't be a big group because it's always somebody.
Well, they shouldn't have got rid of Miss Ethel because she used to have that shotgun and she would have taken it. You know, Miss Ethel always pulled out that gun.
I didn't care about the Marcus.
I mean, I didn't really care about their story. Wasn't much going on, but I just thought they did look pretty in the pictures. I didn't see what the big deal was where he's like, what?
No, I didn't like. I don't even like her, but I was on her side on this one.
Yeah, I didn't get it
wrong. He was dead wrong.
Okay, we sitting up here playing house, and we done.
And I got close with your daughter. I'm like a mother figure to your daughter, and all this, and then. And I live in the house with you, so
Christmas card.
You can't post pictures and Christmas cards or whatever that she wanted to do. I think that was terrible.
I don't know what. Oh, that was a doctor. I was like, "Who the hell is she?" I was just thinking
another character, another useless character. No, I mean not the doctor. You know what I mean? But they do that. They keep throwing people in there.
I was like, "Who the hell is this right here?" Okay,
I mean, so y'all thought that Marcus should have had a comment. I mean, they should have had a better conversation with each other about their relationship. They on two different pages.
I think Marcus is used to being a bachelor and he doesn't know how.
Yeah, that's what he was saying to the fellas later on, but he could have definitely came better than that. I was like, seriously, over Christmas damn cards? I'm like, oh, okay. And I was with her when she was like, I ain't your damn pet.
And everybody knows they're together. It's not like a secret, like they sneaking around. Everybody know they're together. So why I can't post it? Why I can't post it on social media or Christmas cards or whatever it is? So yeah, he was wrong. Now, what happened to the wife again? Did she pass or did she took off and left them?
If I'm not
think she left
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did not pass.
And we've never seen her. We've never seen the mother, wife. Okay.
But we've never seen her. But I think she just left them. All right. So this is the part where Keisha finds out that, you is not the father. Okay. And now she knows who the father has to be. And to be fair, the only reason why we took the paternity test is because Emmett is pushing for the paternity test. I'm not mad at him for that, but I get it. It's always better to know. This is the part where we just talked about at the birthday party, the gangster party, where Bakari opened his mouth, and here we go. But look, once again, Duda pulls a gun out on somebody in playfulness, but still, this is why people fear him, because he does. Dude shot somebody at the cigar shop just because he was chewing too loud. People scared of him.
Right. Oh, wait, did you already show the maybe did we already talk about when he did to Pastor Whitehead? Or whatever that man's name is.
No, that's a little bit later. That's after
I'm saying because he was when you mentioned cigar, that's what made me think about it. Yeah, that was crazy. I'll wait till we get there. Yeah.
Yeah, you fine. We just gonna skip past this because this was dumb and I didn't care about it.
It was nothing. It was a nothing burger on this one. Yeah, it was nothing.
Yeah,
Okay, she left him, and so I mean,
it was just dumb. Like it didn't make any sense.
she didn't even
Is
wait.
this
She didn't even wait 2 minutes for him to
Oh,
put
I
his.
like when he went there and spoke to Duda too, him and brother.
Oh yeah, that was brave of him, and Emmy can't even do that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was like, what part was this right here? Yeah, I had to zoom that in. That was too small for me. Okay. Let me get the
Who is
bigger
this?
version. This is when they're
Oh,
talking.
that's
and he's
when
zooming in.
Alonzo was talking to Victor. Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out too.
Yeah, I was like, I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
zoom
kind
this
of
in.
dark. Okay.
He's trying to give him his options about what he can do, and he's basically like, "Look, you gonna either have to tell it, and then they gonna let you keep all of your stuff. Like you gonna get to just go back to life if you just tell it." That sounds easy, but I don't know how easy that is. I don't know. Do y'all think Trig is straddling the streets in this? Or what do y'all
No, he said he
don't wanna
can't
do?
snitch. And I mean, basically, he told him, well, if you don't, then you're going to jail. But I don't understand why he has to go to jail because he's not going to
Because they won't do that. He's telling him, like, look.
But the feds know Duda was there. So my thing is like, why y'all trying to put all of this on Victor?
Because they need somebody to put him there. Shoot, they need a person. You know how it is. We gotta have somebody put you there, and then we can have an airtight case. But they don't have no DNA or anything, so they just got their speculation. So I don't know. This crazy. I don't know. I think I would have gave Duda up, but you know, at the same time, I get it. What? But I get it, you know, I get it. There, you can't be out here snitching like that.
Look how brave she is to go talk to Duda. Emmett is scared to talk to him. He don't even know Duda, and he walked right up to him.
Yeah, well, he letting him know. He figured you care about your money. You're going to care about the fact that this could come back on you in the IRS. You know what I mean? Your numbers ain't looking right. I could do A, B, and C to help them get right.
Yeah, but Duda didn't really listen to him.
He didn't. He was acting like he was slow
pushed him out the door pretty much, you know? So.
Hey, Sally, no worries. Sorry you didn't get a notification. I think this whole YouTube thing been being weird. So, but thanks for coming through.
Yeah, Mom, somebody got to take the fall. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Trig probably at the end. So.
I mean, absolutely.
So you think Duda's going to let him? Oh, well, he did say go back and fix the books. He said I can temporarily do it, but it's not going to be a permanent fix.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, absolutely. But I feel like if he let him get a digital trail, I think he will fix that digital trail to where it don't affect Emmett if he ever let him get that digital trail. But and he seems sharp though. Like I like this dude. He real sharp, but you know, we gonna see. But this got me to thinking, was it you, Tamika, that said that it's a possibility that this might be the person that this might be the one that goes, and then that's where we get Darnell coming into the play. I feel like
yeah, I did say that before because I want to know what was gonna happen with him and the fact that Darnell seemed like he trying to, you know, make the amends with everybody, and I'm like, is he gonna be caught in some kind of way, being as though he worked there? And even if they don't mean to get him, they may mean to get, you know, Emmett, but he gets taken out some kind of way. I did say something about that. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see. Cause baby,
absolutely. So Alonzo go and have the talk with Duda. I just wish he didn't have this talk with him, but I think that this is what makes us. This is what they were trying to do. Make us think it.
I know. I didn't believe it though.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he gave Zay the okay to do anything.
I agree wholeheartedly, 100%, Inga. I don't think he gave Zay the okay either. Y'all, this was the fun. Listen, let me tell you, not this particular part.
Didn't I tell y'all I was gonna fall out if he say, "Do he got on my jacket?" Yo, that was freaking hilarious. I'm like, oh shit,
looking like
his damn jacket. Yeah, I say he was wearing.
And you got me wearing another N-word jacket. Oh man, it was
That was
hilarious.
so funny. This whole scene was
Mhm.
so funny. I was falling out over this right here. I'm like, dude, you knew that was somebody else jacket from the jump. Stop playing.
Yeah.
And then when
He
he tried to
was
pull her up against the wall, that's
no, I said, Miss Alicia, Miss Lynn Whitfield, what the hell going on? Talking about, yeah, harder, harder.
Oh, she like being choked. That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
she
she was
like
gonna
being
be
choked.
like, if you don't get up
Some
off me,
people into
ninja.
that.
Yeah, I
about
was
you
like,
like
wait
that,
a
huh?
damn minute.
Some people like want to be slammed around and choked and all that stuff when they.
That was not the reaction I was expecting.
Ooh, this was so funny to me, y'all. I promise y'all, I just laughed my butt off.
Mhm.
This was hilarious. And the way Shad react, I'm like, Shad, now you know goodness doggone well. What? Stop playing. We
Exactly.
need to know what Shad was doing in
She
his other
ain't
way.
got
I
no
need to really
respect
see
for
him
him.
in action.
Monica said she ain't got no respect for him. Oh,
Mm.
For who?
sorry,
Hold on, let me
on
see
mute.
for who. Monica, I can't find Monica. Okay, where's she at? Monica, somebody has to take the file. It's gonna be Trig. No, I don't know. They already done had him in prison once. Why we got to put him back in jail too? I don't understand why we got to keep putting them back in jail. He tried to do better. I think he might take Duda out though. I mean, if he go down, it'll be for taking Duda out. Maybe I don't know. Then here's the argument, y'all. Good old argument about. And Emmett was adamant that it wasn't gonna happen that way. I said, bro, you lost this battle. Stop playing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You lost this battle right here. And then we got your boys over here.
I was surprised that Bakari was just catching on to the fact that, I told my sister too, because he over here saying he the only one that knew about it was him, Lene, and the teacher. And of course, Jake brought it to his attention. And at first, he like, oh, you just don't like her anyway. But then he had to think about it for a minute. And I'm like, seriously, Bakari, this never crossed your mind before. I thought it crossed his mind as soon as Duda said it. Like, what the hell?
Me too. What up, Ashley? Hey, sweetie.
Hey,
Listen,
Ashley.
I thought it did too. I was like, how did this not cross you? Oh, you know exactly who you said this to, bruh. Like, come on now. I know the lights got to be on up there somewhere. Come on now. Come on now. I know it did not take Jake throwing that out there to you for you to put 2 and 2 together. Just crazy. And then we
she
got
over here talking about you could come back and lay in the bed with me. I'm like, no, okay, no.
She said you can lay in the bed this time. I said that's so funny. That is so Then we got the men's circle, y'all. Doggone men's circle. And I guess this was the moment that we knew that they were going to take away our characters that we just got. This was the moment that we knew it was gonna happen.
Yep.
All right. So Inga, you still there, Inga Banga? Oh, I think she might have walked away. Tamika, walk us through this whole thing because this is what we knew.
Yeah, we definitely did. I said, oh, wait a minute, Rob is with them in tonight? Because I think that was his first time, joining them. And everybody was pretty much, of course, laying out what's going on with them. Emmett tells them about the baby and, Nuck. And Darnell made me laugh when he was like, maybe this is something we need to talk about just us as a family. This needs to be a family meeting. But he was like, nah, it's okay. We all need to be talking about it. And of course, they all are saying how Duda has been affecting them, and and Rob begins to say how he wish he would have taken him out. If he would have took them out, then they wouldn't still be dealing
and
with
that was crazy because right after this meeting, the thing happened with Alonzo.
Exactly. That's what we were
saying. Rob was calling him on the phone.
Yes, because he said he wanted to try to make amends with him. He said he wanted to try to get a relationship. He said he's a good lawyer, but he's never really been a good dad. And Emmett was saying, I know how that feels. And it starts out, rocky or whatever, but it gets better with time. And so he was willing to try to see what, he could have with his dad. And I was like, of course, that's when that was going to happen. That's what we was saying. This kind of was a hint to what was about to happen, because right after that, he came walking out the building. I was already like, I know y'all freaking lying. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like saying, look around, Alonzo. Do you got a hammer on you? Like I knew it was coming.
And
Yeah,
I
I guess
feel
I
like
didn't. I guess I didn't, Tamika. I didn't see it. I guess I didn't see it
felt
coming.
like it because of what Rob said, and every time
Yeah, and
somebody
it was
says
like
something like
right
that,
after.
It
it
was
always feel
immediately
like
right
that.
after. Soon as when he turned around and it happened, and then the phone rang and it was Rob calling. That was now he don't
Yeah,
get a chance to even build his relationship back up with.
exactly.
He did this on his own. I'm sorry. Yeah. This
Yeah,
thing
and
we
Rob is gonna be even more pissed off too, and he definitely gonna think it's Duda than Alicia.
what y'all think in the chat? Y'all think that Zay did this on his own or somebody told him to do it? I don't. I think. Yeah, I think he did this on his own.
Agree with you, Inga,
Yeah.
because I wholeheartedly 100% do not think that it was Alicia or Duda. So I like the concept
No.
that it was Zay
Alicia,
on her own.
why would Alicia do it? That's her son's father. So she ain't doing it. You know, it's not
Yes,
like if
we
he was an
like it.
evil man, if he was an evil guy doing something, I could see then we'll say, okay, we know why she would do it. She got I
Yeah, if
can't see no
anything,
reason.
Alicia should be wanting
I
Duda
can't get my
going.
words together. I just can't see the reason why she would do it.
Yeah,
So she's definitely didn't do it. She's going to be upset and distraught because she still loved this man.
yeah,
Mhm. Or at least want to get his good. One of the others. I don't know, because she showed like it when he come around. She that was the other
yeah.
funny.
She was ready to jump on him right in front of Rashad. Listen,
Monica
God,
said, who
but
gets in
they're
the car and not
crazy.
look inside their car? I mean, sometimes people get in and don't look in the back seat and stuff. I don't know.
Hold on, let's see what support gamers say. Duda is a hypocrite if he had Alonzo off because he did nothing when Darnell threatened him.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did, and that's why I don't think he did this. And
No,
on top of that,
they did this on
yeah.
his own to
He
try
was
to.
just laughing at him because he was like, first of all, who the hell is your family? I don't even know you, dude. That part was funny too.
Jay said, Josh says Alicia did it. I don't know, Josh. I don't think that Alicia
I don't
did.
think so.
Okay, well, you know something, y'all. I was wrong about Nuck being the father thing, so I could be wrong on this too. So
Yeah, we can always be wrong. We don't know until they show us more. But
yeah,
like the way that the story is going so far, I don't see, why she would need to do that. I would think that Duda would be number one on her list to take out, not him.
Exactly. I would hope so anyway. But I mean, it could always be a twist. It can always be a twist. You just never
Right.
know.
Right.
It could always be something you'd be like, what the heck? But I really like Inga's theory of Zay taking his own, like doing it himself to try to play the two sides against each other.
Yeah, because he already seemed like he playing in the background every which way we turn. He at the church, he creeping behind, staring at people. All of a sudden, Gibbs is able to get there where you supposed to have supposed security, where it's telling you this what you gonna be buried in. You know what I mean? He's telling Duda different things. We see in the games he playing,
that's
so
what
I
I'm
don't
saying,
put it
Monica.
past him.
That's what I just said, Monica. She loves him. Just
Yeah.
because they divorced doesn't mean she don't
Right.
love him. You can
And
see
he literally just finished trying to say that to Duda, like, yeah, I may not be there and we not together no more, but that's always going to be my family. And yes, I'm going to protect them. So I just don't think so. And I knew that this man was down with Duda all this time, but the fact that he thought he could play around with Duda.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. If Duda did tell Zay to do this, that means Trig wouldn't have a good lawyer. He could possibly go down. So all of the whole, I guess we can't say the N word, but the whole taking out of the other guy, Q, would have been all on Trig. But what I'm saying? Maybe
really.
So you think Duda could? I mean,
Well, the thing is
that devil's advocate here. I don't know.
But if he does that, then Trig gets the upper hand because he could tell them everything he knows. And when Duda just visited him, he said, "Don't worry about it, everything under control." And Trig told him, "It better be. It better be, because you know."
Exactly. Like they at this point they are bonded to each other. Like it's no reason for Duda to want Trig to go down because
Yeah.
Trig
Because if Trig go down, he could go down.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
So I
gonna
think
go
Zay
down.
did this on his own and try to stir some stuff up to get Alicia to try to take.
Yeah, and then because if he do
Duda out.
that, then guess who gets to he think he can put himself in a position of power because what they say, whoever take Duda out become the new Duda, right?
Exactly. And it seemed like ever since Emmett was saying that to him, it seemed like we've been seeing him pop up here, there, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what Havana said.
I didn't think about that at first, Inga, but I honestly I rock with that. Like that.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Look at what Havana said, the 1035 comment. And that's what I was saying earlier when people were saying to me, oh, he has a right to know the child has a right to know his father. And I get that, but they be putting the child in danger. So probably don't want enough around, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they don't want him around. Yeah.
He don't want him around for
we already know that.
But I don't think it got to do with the danger. He don't want him around because of the dynamics that it changes.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Well, all of
they
that
already didn't get along. Yeah, it was already bad blood.
Yeah, they already got their thing. But we got to keep it real. They already in danger. Like
exactly
in danger right now.
Right.
Nothing can't put them in no more danger than what they already are.
Right.
He could protect them. If anything,
I mean, and not even just the dangers. The other thing you said too. I just don't want this man around in my space. You know, like it changed the dynamic of the because even though Emmett has other mothers, you know, children, other mothers, but them mothers are not involved. They're not around. We don't see it anyway. You know.
Well, I think that Emmett got it together to where they all understand now. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, at one point everybody was getting along. They was all friends.
Yeah. I think they all good. They just learned how to co-parent and coexist with each other.
Exactly.
I think that's just all it really boiled down to.
Yeah, at this point, y'all, like I said, the only thing they could be doing this for is so that Nuck either sacrifices himself or protects them. One or the other. And if it ain't neither one of those things, I don't want it. Y'all can keep it, and I'm gonna go off about it. But as long as it's one of those things, I'm good with it. That's the whole purpose of it. Everything else is irrelevant.
Right.
Exactly.
The support game said Lil Ronnie gonna take out Duda. So I don't care who do it. Lil Ronnie can do it.
Listen, Lil Ronnie can take out Duda.
I don't want the baby to have a piece, but still.
Not Lil Ronnie now. Come on.
Lil Ronnie gonna need to be in therapy too at this point. Shoot.
Oh, everybody needs it, yeah.
After he take out Duda, let me see. The writers got rid of Alonzo.
Yes. Yeah.
The right. Oh, same thing.
That was our first rant.
kept telling her she looked tired. I mean, he just trying to listen. He been trying to avoid getting with her. She trying and he trying to avoid it. It's so funny to me, their relationship, Duda and Alicia. But okay, so right here we see that
this was crazy, EJ.
Huh?
This was crazy.
Yeah.
My mouth fell over to the floor when I saw it. I'm like, wow.
Like, bruh, you just talk too doggone much.
He talked too much. What was he trying to ask for more money? Trying to change the deal?
Yeah, he want more money. Like he want to renegotiate the deal. I'm like, dude, do you not?
Now I wonder how Papa gonna feel when he find out they in business together. Because I knew as soon as they showed him and his wife that do that day was right behind them.
Do that day. That's right. So he's laundering money through the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because he had to do it through one of the churches. He couldn't do it.
Remember, Papa Father stopped doing it. He was doing it, but he stopped doing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then we had these two right here, y'all. I always feel like Jake is a breath of fresh air because Jake always just be telling the truth. Like he just be like, I don't care. Like
he said, I don't want to be talking about the other girl. He said, well, you the one brought it up. He said, when I'm with her, and when I'm with you, I'm with you. At least he was honest with her.
That was from another line from some movie. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, she got a nerve to be getting jealous, upset when she was just kissing old girl one time too. I mean, she's just
Girl,
she's all
Gemma
over the
is
place.
full of crap. Gemma all over the place. So they got the Dana test back, and turns out Nuck is the father. So there's that. I knew on that look on Emmett's face, and when she asked him if he okay, I said, "Oh, Nuck is the father." Child, Serena done got in the car with Rosalind, probably
I didn't
about
even know what this person's name was. I didn't know it was named Serena.
yeah.
I thought, I didn't know who, because I'm like, we ain't never seen this person before, right?
That's the chick from earlier when she was checking out everybody at the Smokies. That's how we know her name because what's her name? Dom tell us what her name is. That's her cousin Serena.
No. I'm saying previous seasons. Did we ever see? I don't remember seeing the previous. Okay, like this person just popped up. Okay,
this was just to be extra. This right here, I said don't do it. I really don't need. I don't really need them to do this.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't want to see them together. That just
but it's gonna happen now.
I'm about to ride down to the shop just so I can get Jamal away from her.
It's right. That's
okay. Like we don't need that. Jamal, stay away. Oh God, this is so funny.
And this was another thing that annoyed the hell out of me. Love you, Brat, but this annoyed the hell out of me.
Why do we care about?
Because they're trying to bring her in, Inga. They're trying to bring a new love interest in, and I'm like, why are we spinning the block on a love interest on somebody that she cheated with Dre on? Please don't do that. But that's what they're trying to do.
I checked your Instagram and I seen you took all Dre pictures down. Like, really, Shy? Come on now.
Brat was so pregnant, she was looking miserable right here. Really. You know what I'm saying? She looked about 9 months pregnant right there.
She said, "Yeah, I got 5 minutes for y'all. That's it."
Right? Yeah. Let me go home and put my swollen feet up. That's right.
That part. This was so funny. And then at the end, y'all, we see that Keisha introduces him. He said,
"He's so happy."
Dada. I said,
the little baby just starts saying, "Dada."
Yeah.
And he's so happy. The happiest he ever been in his life.
I already know part of the reason Emmett doesn't want to look around is because of Keisha, of course.
But they all sleep with each other. Keisha done been with Nug. This one done been with that one.
He said, "Unallow Nina."
Everybody. It's no other. You know.
Yeah, but you can see that there is an instant connection where he feels something for this child. And I feel like that's what they're trying to draw us into. They're trying to tell us, like, look, we're going to make Nuck care about something because we know he already told us he didn't
care about nothing. Yeah.
So they needed him to
he
care
didn't
about
tell Bakari that. He didn't care. Yeah, I remember he did too.
Yeah, so now they gave him something to care about, and they're showing us that he care about this. So now what? So now the narrative has to change. So what we gonna do now, Nuck? Now that you care about something, and Poe Emmett, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Emmett look like he ready to just fall off the planet.
Where Emmett? You got look at Emmett's face. Oh
look
my
at his
God.
face.
He looked depressed, pissed, all of that.
Emmett just looked miserable. I said, Poe baby, I feel so bad for him, y'all. I was like,
yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Emmett in that situation.
Let me see if I can find this.
Emmett really got himself in a bad situation. He took that money, so he could build up Smokey's restaurant, and now he's indebted with this stupid thing. He could, you know.
Okay, yeah.
I got one more thing. Asked him. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say 2 different people asked him about the Harlem Smokey spot that's supposed to be there. Alicia and then his brother in this episode.
So he still ain't checked in.
Yeah, he still ain't checked about it. So
go and get on an airplane, fly to New York, and go see the Harlem location.
Man,
it probably ain't even nothing there.
It's probably a front, like a fake.
Right.
Yes. I said that from the very beginning when Doodoo when Doodoo said that the Harlem location.
Dude, I'm about the damn joke. And she said with doo-doo.
My bad. I said that from the jump, though. I was like, it is not nothing there. I was like, I was wondering if they were going to ever spin the block back. I was like, it's not
They
even
mentioned
there.
it 2 or 3 times. So between the younger brother, Alicia, it just keeps coming up. I think at some point it's gonna come up. Somebody's gonna take a trip out there and find out there's nothing there.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Maybe the brother might do it. Maybe the brother might say, "I'm gonna go check it out."
Right, because he seemed like he got more sense, so you never know.
Just believing Duda. I'm like, dude, like you gonna really just believe him when he tell you this? Like, no. Okay, y'all, we got one last thing.
That would irritate the hell out of me, J. Alexandra. It would irritate the hell out of me.
Don't think
they better not do that.
That she gonna fall back in love with him?
I don't think she ever.
I'll be done with her. I'll drag her. I'll do a video and just drag her. I'll be done with her.
I don't think so, though. I don't think it's about that at all.
I think that with the situation of how he left what happened to her after he didn't come pick her up, I don't think
he still was feeling guilty about that too. Yeah. But no, she don't look at him in that way.
He was trafficking women too, or prostituting. I mean, a pimp or something.
He was pimping on PIMP.
He was pimping.
Yeah. IMP. But y'all know that was Duda's business, right? Like he was just like, Duda got his hand in everything. But
exactly.
Let me play this right here, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll be right back.
Bite myself. This is my son.
Alonzo had a lot of enemies. I think I know who made the call.
What's this?
We're doing the Lord's work, so we gotta pay ourselves too.
I think we should pump the brakes on the book. Why?
This holiday is the devil's work.
Alicia, sit.
Talk about what? Okay, so I really want to point out one thing to y'all. Let me see if I can actually find it. Hold on. Now, I apologize that I didn't get my quick. Hold on, yeah, that was my video. I had to.
So Nina is gonna get with Brat's character.
Yeah, they might spin the block back on that. That's why I said I hope they don't. Okay, now I need y'all to see. It's gonna go really. You can barely see it. This is Jake, and this is somebody pointing a gun at Jake. I don't know if y'all.
It's like blurry.
But there is somebody that's pointing a gun at him, right? And there's another part where it appears like maybe possibly the professor might be having a sit down with Duda. You can't really tell because you know how they flip these things. Then there's a part here where we see that the pastor is giving Papa a big sum of money, like a big stack of money. We got Rosalind. Well, first of all, we got this part where Nuck just pops up on Halloween, right? He pops up on Halloween without saying, he's my son. We already know it's gonna be some strife with that.
Don't give a damn Nuck.
Yeah. Then we have Rosalind who pops up, who I don't know who she's talking to. They make it seem like she's talking. Well, it's in a warehouse, so I'm thinking I don't know who she's talking to. I don't want to speculate on that one yet because I don't know who she's talking to exactly. But she says that Alonzo had a lot of enemies.
Yeah,
I want to say she's talking to Duda. That's what also makes me think that it is not him, but that don't mean nothing. And then I said that part. Then we spin in the block, LaPortia and her. I'm like, don't do that. And then right here, the professor is gonna tell Bakari that they're gonna pump the brakes.
I think they should pump the brakes.
And that's why I think that he and Duda
Duda might have threatened him.
Then we got these two. Look at their faces. That don't look like a positive conversation.
Okay.
And then that's the gun part right there. And then this last part is where Alicia goes and confronts Duda and tells him to sit his butt down or whatnot. I'm gonna hit it one more time. I'm gonna let y'all look at it one more time.
Bite myself. This is my son.
Alonzo had a lot of enemies. I think I know who made the call.
What's this?
We're doing the Lord's work, so we gotta pay ourselves too.
I think we should pump the brakes on the book. Why?
This holiday is the devil's work.
Alicia, sit.
Talk about what's next.
She should come in there to confront him and then pop him right there.
Yeah, because don't she tell him that when you send a boy to do a woman's job or whatever, sit your ass down. Yeah, it's time to get your foot on his neck already.
Yeah. So
I think dude is gonna threaten the professor. He gonna find out who.
Yeah.
He gonna find out information and find the
Mhm.
professor and threaten him, and
Yeah.
that's why he gonna put the brakes on that.
yeah,
I
but
wonder
the
who
gun
that
though,
is
y'all. Who
putting the
pulling the
hammer
gun?
to Jake. Like we knew that something was gonna come back on Jake. He just keeps taking money and oh boy.
That was Zay though. Zay did all that.
That
Right.
was an
And
old
then
hand that was that like if I wish I had the let me see if I can find the picture. I
and
can show y'all
what
a better
do
picture.
y'all think this have anything to do with him and the pastor wife?
Maybe
Or
because I'm
not?
gonna show y'all the hand. Give me a second, I'm gonna find it, but that could very much be it.
I ain't think about that. Jamaica, I didn't think about that. The pastor's wife.
I mean, he have been slipping and sliding.
Nah, Alicia ain't getting popped.
Nah, Alicia
y'all
ain't
better
going
not
nowhere.
play with me.
No, she not gonna. No, because they doing season 6 is gonna be. She's gonna be the face of the season
Yeah,
7.
they
I
need
meant.
something else. They can't
Season
just
7, she gonna be the face of. Yeah.
yeah, they gonna have to come better with that. Let me see if I need to do a I think this was a screenshot. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I might have to share my screen in order to show that one. I forgot that you got to do PDF in order to do the other one. I got to share my actual screen. Give me a second, y'all. I want to see if I can find the.
I'm not here for it either, Havana.
I can't find the screenshot. That's all right, y'all. But anyway, it's an older hand. Is basically the point. Is that there is a older hand that is actually it's a dark skinned older hand. It's not a younger hand like Zay. So I'm thinking what Tamika was saying. Maybe the preacher, because I don't think Duda. I don't think it's Duda, but it got something to do with whatever mess he been into.
Yeah, I don't see that being Duda, but yeah, it's either about the money or about the preacher's wife.
Exactly. So
I ain't think about that preacher's wife angle, but yeah, that could be.
They had to bring that in there for some reason.
Yeah, because
Otherwise,
I
it
was
would just be
wondering what they
whack.
brought that in for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
So
here
you
for
think maybe the preacher put a piece in Jake's face?
Say that again.
That the preacher put the pow in Jake's face.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it could be him. I think it got something to do with the preacher's wife because that's the only the only thing that we need to tie something to. Otherwise, it's just it don't make sense to just drop her in there and then there's no consequences for what he did. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how that's gonna play out. But we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. So anyway, y'all, any strong predictions for this next episode, y'all? Any strong predictions based off of the trailer?
I mean, that was one there. I think, the preacher's gonna threaten Jake.
Listen, I'm ready to kick freaking knucking you if you buck in his damn neck because I'm tired of the bull crap. Don't come around here. No mess.
Oh, that's another thing. Based on what you just said to me, he said, Emmett said something that you need to be invited. He said, I don't need to invite myself. I'm the child's father. Yes, you still have to invite yourself.
Yes,
this
you
is
do.
Not your house.
Yeah.
I pay the bill. You just don't bust up in here.
On the
That's what I'm
now,
saying.
I apologize that I did.
Home, and this man could be putting his feet up on the sofa.
Yeah, no,
Invite
we
yourself.
ain't
Invite
doing
myself.
that.
This is my son.
He say, invite myself. This my son.
Right.
No,
we
you
ain't
don't do
doing
that. I
that.
don't care.
We not doing that. You gonna have some respect.
No,
Exactly.
Sorry.
That's why I say
Okay.
boundaries have to exist. You got to have some boundaries. It don't matter about the rest of it. This is Emmett's house still, well, their house. It's their house together. But as a man, you got to be like, look, like you have to have some boundaries. And Emmett would be wrong not to speak up and say something. If you don't set these boundaries now,
You got to say
Nut
something.
gonna do whatever. You got to say
Yeah,
something.
nah.
He got to say maybe he'll listen to Key. He don't have no respect for Emmett.
Well,
maybe
but Emmett still has to say something. Like
yes,
Keisha gonna have to say something too, but Emmett gotta say something. If Emmett don't say something, it ain't gonna matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he gonna.
Yeah, that's your son, but this is my house where your son live at, and you're gonna respect me. Period.
Exactly.
No, you call before you come. You make an appointment when you come. Yeah. So
exactly. Yeah, Emmett is a pushover, but he can't be a pushover when it comes to this. He gonna have to set them boundaries real quick.
Right.
One of her other young men she has been sleeping with, the preacher wife. And I'm glad Duda is scared of Alicia. Okay. So anyway, y'all, that is what's up with this particular episode. A solid episode, in my opinion. I just feel like we were building up to something. I feel like next episode, we probably gonna get a little more action. I hated that, they had to take out Alonzo this early. I thought it was unnecessary, but what do I know? I'm not a writer. So there's that. Tamika, what you got going on your channel, boo?
Alonzo, rest in peace. We gotta miss.
Oh
no! Now I got to. Now
you got. Is you?
I got to try to plan a funeral and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I mean, who do you got it all set up? Because I know we wasn't expecting this.
Right.
I ain't had no program set up. I gotta get the choir together. I gotta do the whole thing. Gotta get the food. It's a lot to do to plan a memorial service. I wasn't expecting it. A lot of these other characters, we already expecting them to go. This one we ain't see coming.
Yeah.
Remember Candy Barris had said early on when I saw it when she was on Sherry Shepherd's show.
Yeah.
She said it's gonna be a beloved character or beloved person. She said that everybody's gonna be upset when he got. Maybe that's what she's talking about. Because remember we all talked about it a couple of weeks back, and we said, "Who? We ain't gonna be upset if it's Duda. We ain't gonna be upset if it's Nuck. We ain't gonna be upset Zay. We ain't gonna be upset of none of these other people. So who would it be?" So that's what she's trying. That's what she's talking about. I was thinking Donnell or Emmett or somebody.
Yeah.
I still think a major character gonna go, and when it's all said and done. And Monica, at the beginning of it, because I clipped off the little bitty the first part. When on the clip, what it says is Keisha says we're about to go trick or treating, and then that's when Emmett says you can't just show up uninvited, and then he says that's when he say uninvited. I'm his father or whatever. But yes, they are going trick-or-treating, but he just popped up. He didn't get invited to the trick-or-treat.
Right.
He just popped up. So
just because you are the other parent, the co-parent, doesn't mean you just still it's a whole new dynamic now. I got a new man or a husband or whatever the case may be, and you just don't pop in just because you're the children's father. I mean, you still got to communicate, talk, and then say
you should, and especially, let me tell you one thing about this, what makes this different. You work for the man who trying to take me out. First of all, I don't need you just popping up at my house.
That's why I don't want him to be the father. That's
I need to know if we trucing. I need to know if you come in peace or if you come in, with a piece. So I need to know every time you show up to my house.
Right. Right. I agree, Havana. He crossing boundaries. Yeah. Nah, that's why I didn't want him to even wanted him to know that he's the father. I didn't want Nuck to know about it. But it is what it is. He knows now. But they got to get that straight. Emmett and Keisha got to be standing side by side in unison.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Listen, Monica, Emmett worked for Duda by distress. Nuck worked for Duda on purpose.
Right.
It's a big difference. Big difference.
Support Gamer said, watch next season. We find out Nuck isn't Ronnie's phone.
That would be so funny. That would be hilarious. And that might be the end of really be the end of looking at the Chi. You can't go. Y'all had a whole Dana test, because then now we got to go through the point of who switched the Dana test.
Right.
Let's not do this.
Lord have mercy.
That would be it. That would be so it. Inga Binga, what you got going on your channel, boo?
I don't have anything this week. I might try to drop something in the middle of the week, but there's no guarantee. I don't have nothing this week. I'm pretty much taking the week off. I don't think Moochie's doing it to Mayor Kingstown this week. I mean, she didn't say. Did she talk to y'all about it? I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even talk to her today. So she normally would do that on Wednesday. I'm not sure if she's doing it because she's I don't think she's back back home yet. She's still here in Maryland, I believe. So I don't think I'm doing nothing this week. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm taking the week off. Yeah, because I'm leaving this weekend, leaving Friday to go to Tampa, Florida to see my dad for Father's Day weekend. So
okay, nice.
I'm just getting my little stuff, pack my suitcase, and get out of town. So I'll just thought, because I will not be here Sunday for the Power or even
Mhm.
well, Shy might can do Shy because I should be we ain't doing that till nighttime. I'll be home by that time. Yeah, so
Okay, that's
I
what's
can do
up.
Shy.
Well,
Yeah,
tell Daddy happy early Father's Day and all that good
Yes.
stuff.
yeah.
Tamika, what you got going on? And make sure y'all watch Ingrid's
Um,
previous content. She got a lot of other previous content on her
yeah,
channel, so
she
definitely
got a
check
lot
that
of
out.
Oh yeah,
videos up
it's so
there.
much stuff on there. You can play it while
Mhm.
you clean the house. It might be running for 3 or 4 hours.
Mhm.
Some of them long.
She been getting busy. Okay, if y'all not subscribed. I got her links in the descriptions too. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm doing
Everything. Everything.
Sisters on
Sisters.
Wednesday. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna have my interview with a vampire up sometime, after I get off of here. And then Sisters, and then we do it all over again. Power, The Shy. I think Love During Lockup is finished. So thank you, Jesus, for that. And I don't think I'm gonna have trivia until next Saturday, being as though this weekend is Father's Day weekend. I'm probably gonna push that back. Oh yeah, and I'll be with EJ for the ladies' night, I guess, and that's about it. But I got a whole bunch of stuff up there. Y'all check it out just in case you missed anything. The Flashback Friday, Mafia Monday, Self Care Saturday, what you should be watching,
What's a lot of
and all that
content?
good stuff.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
thank you.
All
if
the
they ain't got
things.
nothing to
All
do,
the
they can just
things.
sit there with some popcorn and watch all the stuff all
Mhm.
day long. That's enough
Okay,
content.
absolutely. Okay, y'all. So I just dropped my The Shy Quick Thoughts. It was a little bit late, but it's there. And then I have my The Shy What's Next video. That's the one I was just halfway playing. That one I just need to turn it on public, and that one will be up. And then I have my interview with the vampire. When I turn that one on public, it'll be up. And then it's something else that I did, but I don't know if I'm gonna put that one
We
up.
did the
So,
Power review yesterday, Sally.
yep,
Yeah, go back
did
and
the
watch.
power
Yeah,
review Saturday, and then I
we're
have
gonna be doing
my
them on
other power
Sunday.
review Saturday. I have another power review. I have a what's next for power review up, and then I just did Queenie with Tyra, so definitely check that out if
I
y'all
gotta
watch
watch.
Queenie. Queenie was really good. We did the whole season, so we talked about that. It was a really good conversation. So definitely check that out. And then I'll have some other stuff up. My Run That Backs will be up this week, and yeah, I think that's about it. And I think I got some other video coming out. I know I just be randomly doing stuff sometimes too. It don't really have
Yeah.
a rhyme or reason, but yeah. So just check it out. I got some stuff on there. Make sure y'all notifications are turned on so that
Callie,
you
the power review will be on Sundays
yes, power reviews
until
are
the
on
chat
Sunday.
ends, I guess. So
Yeah, and
um
Monica, if you go to, because what we learned was that if you go into settings on your
Yeah.
YouTube, go to settings, go to notifications, and then inside of there's another notifications that needs to be turned on. I don't know exactly what it say. I think it say subscription, if I'm not mistaken. You need to turn that one on too, and it will everybody that you're actually subscribed to and have your notifications on for with the regular bell notifications, you'll start getting them something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
with
know.
Monica. I
After
don't know
they
what it's
did
gonna
an
be.
update, it's like
Long,
they
I
want you
need to
to
do
do
the
more
same
things.
thing, EJ, that you just said. I'm gonna check it out because
yeah, long
Yeah.
story
I
short,
got the same
YouTube did
problem
some
too.
mess and it messed up
Mhm.
everybody's notifications.
Right.
And now you have to go in and add this extra set on. I don't know if they're
Mhm.
ever going to fix
I've
it. I don't
even
know
gotten
if
unsubscribed
Right.
from people. And I look and say, wait a minute, how am I
yes,
unsubscribed? I didn't know.
it was also unsubscribing people. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
It was unsubscribing people. It was doing a lot. So
Yeah. So you
just
definitely gotta double check it.
do that and it should work.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's weird. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. We appreciate you guys. Let me shout the chat out. Monica,
So
thank you
is
for
it
coming through.
anything Thursday?
Thursday is Bad Boys. I thought, yeah,
Oh
Bad
yeah,
Boys
you did talk
is
about that.
Thursday. The OG Bad Boys is Thursday. Oh yeah, my Bad Boys Ride or Die review will be up as soon as I hit public too. So I got like 3 videos I just need to drop. So I forgot about that one. But yeah, Candy, Love, thank you for coming through. Sally, Lemon Kush Pepper, thank you. Support Gaming, always coming through. Monica with the great commentary. Havana, appreciate you. Appreciate you telling us your thoughts. DeMarcus, always a pleasure. Who else we have in here? Tina, thank you. Monique Nicole came through. Yolanda came through. My Sweet Perspective. Ash came through. Ja, we appreciate you for coming through as well. Lillian came through. OG Knowledge. Let's see who else was in here. Brillo was up in the building, y'all. We appreciate you, bro. Let me see. Nita the Diva, she came through. And then, okay, yep. I think that was it. Bonnie Love came through. And then anybody else that I missed, y'all, that's way up there. Toy came through. Hey, Latoya. Renee Beckham came through as well. We appreciate all you guys for always coming through, rocking with us, and watching the content. Make sure y'all share it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to everybody's channel up here and all that good stuff. We would really, really appreciate it. And we're about to be up out of here, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Peace. Yeah, my peace sign is up, but my thing ain't ending. It's gonna end. There
Happy
you go.
Father's Day.
Yes. Happy Father's